The Chinese entertainment industry has been thrown into absolute chaos this week as explosive allegations surface claiming that beloved actress Songyun is reportedly pregnant out of wedlock, sending shockwaves through millions of fans across Asia and beyond. What started as whispered rumors on social media platforms has now erupted into a full-blown scandal that has everyone asking the same burning question: who is the father? In a stunning turn of events that reads like a script from one of her own dramas, Songyun, known for her innocent and wholesome image both on and off screen, now finds herself at the center of what could be the most talked about celebrity scandal of the year. The revelation has left fans reeling, with many expressing disbelief that the actress they've adored for years could be involved in such a controversial situation. But here's where the plot thickens and the story takes an even more dramatic turn. Countless fans and internet sleuths have begun pointing their fingers directly at Suk Kai, her former co-star and rumored romantic interest, as the potential father of the unborn child. The allegations have spread like wildfire across Chinese social media platforms including Weibo, Douyin, and various entertainment forums, with hashtags related to the scandal dominating trending topics for consecutive days. Fans who once shipped the pair together during their on-screen collaborations are now divided, with some defending the actors while others demand answers and accountability. The timing of these allegations couldn't be more explosive, coming at a moment when both actors were riding high on successful projects and enjoying peak popularity in their respective careers. Industry insiders are calling this the biggest scandal to hit Chinese entertainment since similar controversies rocked other A-list celebrities, and the ripple effects are being felt throughout the entire entertainment ecosystem. What makes this situation even more complicated and controversial is the deafening silence from both camps, particularly from Suk Kai, who has yet to issue any form of clarification, denial, or statement regarding the allegations swirling around him. But wait, there's more to this unfolding drama that will leave you absolutely stunned. Multiple media outlets, both mainstream entertainment news sites and tabloid publications, have already begun running stories that directly implicate Suk Kai as the father of Songyun's alleged baby, despite the complete absence of official confirmation from either party. These reports, some citing anonymous sources close to the actors while others relying purely on circumstantial evidence and fan theories, have created a media frenzy that shows no signs of slowing down. The question on everyone's lips is simple yet loaded with implications. Why hasn't Suk Kai spoken up? His continued silence, now stretching into its second week according to various timelines circulating online, has only served to fuel further speculation, and has led many to believe that there might be truth to the rumors. Some fans argue that innocent until proven guilty should be the standard, while others point to the old adage that silence often speaks louder than words. The controversy has sparked heated debates about celebrity privacy, media responsibility, and the public's right to know about the personal lives of public figures who have built their careers on the adoration and support of their fans. The backstory of Songyun and Suk Kai's relationship, whether purely professional or something more, has become fodder for intense scrutiny and analysis. The two actors first worked together on a project that captured the hearts of millions, displaying undeniable chemistry that had fans wondering whether their connection extended beyond the cameras. Their interactions during promotional events, behind-the-scenes footage, and social media posts were dissected frame by frame, with shippers creating elaborate compilations and analyses of every glance, touch, and smile exchanged between them. While neither actor ever officially confirmed a romantic relationship, the ambiguity of their connection only added fuel to the shipping fire, creating a devoted fanbase that lived for any crumbs of interaction between the two stars. Now, in light of these pregnancy allegations, fans are going back through years of content, looking for clues they might have missed, trying to piece together a timeline that could support or debunk the current claims. The entertainment industry in China operates under particularly strict moral and ethical guidelines, with celebrities expected to maintain certain standards of behavior both professionally and personally. The concept of a celebrity becoming pregnant out of wedlock carries significantly more weight and potential career implications in Chinese entertainment than it might in Western markets. For an actress like Songyun, who has carefully cultivated an image of sweetness, approachability, and girl-next-door charm throughout her career, such allegations represent not just a personal crisis but a potentially career-defining moment. The industry has seen numerous examples of celebrities whose careers were severely impacted or even ended due to scandals involving their personal lives, particularly those related to relationships, marriages, and children. The stakes, therefore, couldn't be higher for both Songyun and Suk Kai as the scandal continues to unfold in the most public way imaginable. What's particularly striking about this entire situation is the speed and ferocity with which the allegations have spread and been picked up by media outlets. Within hours of the initial rumors surfacing on social media, entertainment news websites began publishing articles, some carefully worded to avoid legal issues while others throwing caution to the wind with bold headlines and direct accusations. The phenomenon speaks to the insatiable appetite for celebrity gossip in the digital age, where a single post can snowball into a national conversation within minutes. Traditional media outlets, online publications, and countless social media accounts have all jumped on the story, each adding their own spin, anonymous sources, and speculative details. The result is a confusing landscape of information where separating fact from fiction has become nearly impossible for the average reader. Suk Kai's silence throughout this entire ordeal has become perhaps the most discussed aspect of the scandal. Fans and critics alike have pointed out that in the age of instant communication and social media, where celebrities can address their audiences directly within seconds, his continued absence from the conversation is conspicuous and troubling. Some entertainment commentators suggest that he might be receiving legal advice to remain silent until more facts are established, while others speculate that there are behind-the-scenes negotiations happening between management teams, legal representatives, and possibly the parties involved. However, this silence has created a vacuum that's been filled with increasingly wild speculation and accusation. Every day that passes without a statement seems to add another layer of complexity to the narrative, with new theories emerging about why he hasn't spoken up. The reaction from fans has been nothing short of dramatic and deeply divided. Songyun's loyal fanbase, who have supported her through various projects and defended her against criticism over the years, find themselves in an impossible position. Some have rallied around the actress, arguing that if the pregnancy allegations are true, she deserves support rather than judgment, and that her personal life should remain private regardless of her celebrity status. Others feel betrayed, having invested emotional energy into supporting what they believed was a role model who embodied traditional values. The conflict within fan communities has led to heated online arguments, with some fans turning against each other in defense of their positions. Social media platforms have become battlegrounds where fan groups clash over how to interpret the limited information available and how to respond to the unfolding scandal. Similarly, Suk Kai's fanbase has fractured under the pressure of these allegations. His fans, many of whom are young women who have admired not just his acting abilities but also his perceived character and values, are struggling with the possibility that their idol might be involved in such a controversial situation. Some fans have created detailed threads and posts defending Suk Kai, pointing out the lack of concrete evidence and arguing that he's being unfairly targeted by rumor and speculation. They emphasize that until he or his team makes an official statement, or until verifiable evidence emerges, it's wrong to assume his involvement. Other fans, however, have expressed disappointment and anger, feeling that his silence is indicative of guilt, or at least complicity in some form. The emotional investment that fans have in their favorite celebrities makes these controversies particularly painful and divisive, as people grapple with the dissonance between the image they've held of their idols and the allegations now surrounding them. The media's role in amplifying and perpetuating this scandal has come under significant criticism from various quarters. While entertainment reporting has always walked a fine line between public interest and invasion of privacy, the current situation has raised questions about journalistic ethics and responsibility. Several media outlets have published stories with headlines that strongly suggest Suk Kai's involvement in Songyun's alleged pregnancy, despite having no confirmed sources or evidence beyond fan speculation and circumstantial observations. These publications have defended their coverage by citing public interest and the fact that both individuals are public figures whose actions and relationships are naturally subject to public scrutiny. However, critics argue that running stories based primarily on social media rumors and unverified sources represents a dangerous precedent that could have serious legal and personal consequences for those involved. Legal experts who have weighed in on the situation point out that if the pregnancy allegations are false, or if the accusations against Suk Kai are baseless, both Songyun and Suk Kai could potentially have grounds for defamation lawsuits against media outlets and individuals who have spread false information. Chinese law does provide protections against defamation and the spread of false information, particularly when it causes harm to an individual's reputation. However, the nature of celebrity and the public interest defense often complicate these matters,